Welcome to PACE Moments. Here, our experts and guests discuss many aspects of corporate finance and analytical models that will help make better, more informed business decisions possible in your organization.
I'm Doug Hicks, one of the directors of PACE. In this edition of PACE Moments, I'm going to talk about cats and dogs and weights. The Oxenfeld principle is an important principle in effective modeling. One of the tools available to incorporate often overlooked factors in models is the use of weights. The following excerpt from the model Profitable Expectations, An Accountant Rising to the Challenge, provides a description of how weights can be incorporated into models. That's very helpful, said Marcella, although at the moment I'm not too sure how I would structure either a complex or a simple model. The major thought for a moment and then asked, "Does your family have any pets?" "Sure, we have a dog." "No cats?" "No, just a dog." "Did you ever have any cats?" "No, but when I was a kid, we had a family cat." "Excellent. You do have experience with both dogs and cats." I wonder where this is going, thought Marcella. But by now she knew that the major didn't go off topic in these conversations. He must be up to something. "Tell me," the major continued, "which of the two types of pets requires more care and maintenance, a dog or a cat?" Marcella didn't hesitate. "Oh, a dog by far. You got to let them in and out of the house constantly, take them for walks, clean up their business, and do all sorts of things. Cats, on the other hand, take care of themselves. You just put some food out for them and clean a litter box a couple times a week." Now, let's suppose you're in the pet boarding business. You take care of customers' dogs and cats while the owners are away for an extended period. It costs you $120,000 per year to operate your business, and you provide 4,000 boarding days per year. That works out to $30 per animal per day boarded. Each dog costs you $30 per day, and each cat costs you $30 per day. Does that make any sense to you? "Not really," replied Marcella. "I would think that with the higher care and maintenance required for dogs, they would be more costly per day." "And the cats would be less costly?" "Of course. If the dogs were more costly than $30 per day, the cats would be less costly." Well, assuming those 4,000 boarding days are split evenly between dogs and cats, can you envision a simple model that would allow you to differentiate the cost of pet care between the two? Marcella sat quietly thinking for a few minutes. "Think weights," interrupted the major. "Weights?" replied Marcella, quite puzzled. "You mean the weight of the animal?" "No," laughed the major. "Weights is in relative levels of support. If a cat requires 1 unit of care per day, how many units per day does a dog require?" "Oh, I think I see," said Marcella. "If a dog requires twice the amount of care per day as a cat, it would have 2 care units for each 1 care unit required by a cat." "That's right. Now can you incorporate that into the model?" Marcella didn't hesitate this time. "I could create a model that measures the cost of a care unit. A cat would get 1 care unit of cost per day, and a dog would have 2 care units." "Go on." "Use your model to calculate the daily cost in my example. Let's see. 2,000 cat days would amount to 2,000 care units. 2,000 dog days would result in 4,000 care units. That totals 6,000 care units. Divided into the $120,000 annual cost means each care unit costs $20. So each cat day costs $20 and each dog day $40. So if you charge $36 per boarding day, what would that mean?" "I'd be losing money on dogs and making a ridiculous profit on cats." "Any other insights?" Marcella thought for a few moments. If my cost structure is like my competitors, I'd probably become pretty non-competitive on cats, but attract a lot of dog business. I should probably reconsider my pricing policies. That's good. Anything else? If I can't land dog business at the higher price, I know I must find ways to reduce the daily cost of caring for dogs below $40 if I'm going to stay in business. That's good. You're not only measuring costs more accurately, you're gaining insights that can help you better manage your business. But tell me this, do you think the cost is actually the same for all dogs and for all cats? Do some dogs really cost more than $40 a day and some less? Do some cats cost more than $20 daily and some less? Of course, they're not all the same. Well, does that matter? Again, Marcella thought for a few moments before answering. Probably not. I've taken care of the big discrepancy in care for the two animals, but an error within each category would most likely be immaterial. Remember, replied the Major, an error in measuring the magnitude of an effect is usually far less serious than mistakes due to wholly overlooked consequences. Weights are one way of measuring an effect that will enable the model builder to avoid those wholly overlooked consequences.
Thank you for listening to our PACE Moments podcast. To learn more about profitability analytics, check out the PACE website, join one of PACE's interest groups, and follow PACE on LinkedIn and Twitter. Thank you.